Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Magic, and today we're going to be doing a collective reading for the full moon in Leo. This is not going to fit and be for everybody, so don't make it fit if it doesn't. Take what you will from this message. So with that being said, we are going to pull a few cards and see what we get. What's the message for the collective for the full moon coming up in Leo? What's the message for the collective? What's the message for the collective for the full moon in Leo? All right. Leave that there. So, first card that comes out is You Deserve More. Be fearless. Turn dirt into diamonds. That's major. And then we have phone call. Okay. Listen, I don't know if somebody has tried to put you in a third party situation, or you found someone not being truthful to you, there is going to be a phone call or somebody trying to contact you to apologize. But just know that you deserve more, and don't feel like that you have to accept somebody's apology. If you're like afraid to end a relationship or afraid to move on, don't be afraid, because when you put fear in your heart, that prevents you from making decisions that could put you in a better place, okay? Or in a better relationship with somebody else. You just never know. But don't be afraid to make decisions, okay? Because once you put yourself first, okay, and once you're not afraid to put an end to something to where you're not feeling like you're getting the most out of it, or not getting what it is that you're putting into it, or not getting whatever it is that you seek out of a relationship, then you put yourself in a place to actually receive those things, okay? So if you continue to be in a relationship where you're not getting what it is that you seek, then you need to end that. Because if you stay in that, then you're putting yourself on the frequency to where life is like, okay, this is what you want, so I'm going to give you more of what it is that you want, or what it is that you're allowing in your life. Once you put your foot down and say, I'm not taking this shit no more, I'm about to, cut ties and move on with my life, then that's when you put yourself on the frequency where life is like, okay, this is what you want. Okay, you don't want nobody that is not going to give you what it is that you're putting into a relationship. And that's just what really life is. Once you put your mind towards something and leave it focused there, then life can say, this is what this person wants the most. But if you stay in a place that's not giving you what it is that you really want or what you truly desire, then you're saying that you don't deserve this, and life is going to continue to give you what you feel like you don't deserve, because that's what your mind is focused on. All right. What is the message for the collective for this full moon in Leo? What's the message for the collective for this full moon in Leo? Leo, like, you don't really know what it is that you want to do, okay? You're not really rooted in a decision, and you're trying to figure out if whatever you decide to do is going to be the best choice possible. Like, it's almost like, what happens if I stay, or what happens if I go? Like, if I go, am I making the best decision, or am I messing up something good? You know what I mean? It's honestly, the choice should be whatever it is that's going to be best for you. Whatever it is that's going to be best for you. Don't worry about what's going to happen to the relationship if you leave. You know, if you leaving puts you in a better space, or will put you in a better space for the future, then that's the choice that you need to make. Okay, don't put anybody else before you. Don't put a relationship before you, and don't put anyone else before you. Okay, but there's definitely going to be somebody who's going to try to come in and apologize. It could be through a phone call or through a text message. But they're going to try to kind of get you back or win you over. And I think that's what's going to really kind of mess up or make you grounded in your choice of whether to stay or to go. What's the message for the collective? See, here it is. Movement, choices, decisions. Movement, choices, decisions. Okay? Like, you have choices to make, and it's almost as if, though, it's like, do I put my relationship before myself, or do I put myself before my relationship? Okay, and it's like, once you put yourself first, everything else that's meant to be will fall into place. Okay, but it's up to you to be fair to yourself. It's up to you to make those decisions. Okay, it's up to you to really just pick one. Just pick one and see what kind of what happens from that point forward. Because if somebody is for you, they will understand where you're coming from. If someone is for you, or someone loves you, they will want you to be in the best headspace as possible. If someone is for you, they're not going to want to play games with you. And they're not going to want to put you in a place of indecisiveness. Okay, that is not love. That is selfishness. That is confusion. Okay, so if you love yourself, you put yourself first. What's the message for the collective for this full moon in Leo? What's the message for this? Okay, that's a lot. All right, so we have trapped in fear. Okay, listen, y'all are here with me. I'm not making this stuff up. You see this? Trapped in fear, and then you have be fearless. Okay, it's telling you to don't worry about what the outcome is really going to be. Just make the decision and be grounded and stable, and put your foot down and say, this is what I want for myself, and I'm not going to tolerate anymore. Don't be afraid to be alone. Okay, and don't be afraid to be out of a relationship. Or it doesn't even have to be like a love relationship. It could be a friendship. It could be work related. You know, whatever it is. You know, don't be afraid to put yourself first, because you deserve more than whatever this relationship is giving you to begin with anyway. All right. So you have the throat chakra. You need to speak your truth. Okay. Don't be afraid to speak up for yourself. Okay. And it just doesn't matter what everybody thinks. It doesn't matter what people's gonna say, what the things that come out of your mouth. Okay. If you need to cuss somebody out, cuss somebody out. You know what I mean? If you need to tell somebody about themselves, tell somebody about themselves. Because at the end of the day, it's going to free you from being in this place of just indecisiveness. Okay, it's going to free you out of this box, this confinement that you feel like you need to be. And I feel like you not expressing yourself or speaking your truth is really the problem. Honestly, that is the choice that you need to make. You need to speak your truth. That's what you need to go with. I mean, like, hell, you know what it is internally. You know what is holding you in that box. That's what you need to break out of. And if it causes you to have to verbally say what it is that you feel or think about somebody else, or say what it is you feel and think that you deserve, then you need to say it, because that's the only thing that's really going to set you free. Okay. Then you have destiny. You see, these cards don't lie. They kind of go hand in hand. So you have destiny, and then you have choose wisely. Okay. It doesn't matter really what choice you make, because whatever path you choose, you are going to be the one spearheading that path. Okay, you're the one going to be in the forefront. You're the one that's really going to create this journey. So it kind of really doesn't matter, because if you have a goal in mind, okay, then that's what you stick with, because that goal is supposed to be the end game. Everything else that comes along with it is just a part of the journey, okay? And those things can dissipate, disappear, or fall off at any time. But it's the end goal or end game that really, really matters, okay? So it really doesn't matter what you choose to do, you know, as long as you keep in mind what it is that you really want for yourself and out of life, and what it is that you want out of relationship, okay? Choose yourself first, okay? What is in your heart space? What is it that you truly feel, okay? Express those things, because it's you not expressing those things that's really gotten you in a place where you're not able to think straight, or you're not in a place where you are happy or comfortable. You just feel restricted because you allow yourself to be restricted. And then you have disruptions in reverse. Don't let anything or anyone put you off track, okay? Don't let anything or anyone put you off track. And that's kind of like the basis of this reading, is to kind of really put yourself first, and don't be afraid to move in a different direction in life, okay? A different direction other than where you're going. And don't be afraid to like have to cut people off, things, places, or people that no longer serve you, in order for you to get to your end goal, because that's just kind of how life is. There's a journey, there's a path, there's a destination, and you meet people and you leave people on the way. So don't be afraid to do that, and don't be afraid to speak your truth, because you not speaking your truth is putting you in a place of confinement. And don't let anybody take you off your path. Don't let anybody take you off your journey, okay? Put yourself first. Invest in yourself. And this really truly is a wake-up call, or should be a wake-up call. But anyways, I'm going to leave that message where it is. Like I said, this is for the full moon in Leo, and I will catch y'all in another video.